All right, we're here at Mattawoman Creek on the just off the tidal Potomac in Maryland, and we're getting ready to launch. We're actually scouting for the kayak bass fishing river raid that'll be on May 5th. And I got some free sample packs. These are some new baits from Confidence Baits, and what I got is there's two things in there. The first thing is a Buzzbait, and this is something that's a real slender profile buzzbait. I've thrown these for years for river smallmouth, and this real subtle profile. I actually tie the strands pointed back. It's got a real sticky fine wire hook in there, and it's got a counterweighted or counter rotating blades. I just want to go over the technique for it's actually a technique that I wrote an article for Kayak Angler magazine called The Follower, and basically it's a 1-2 punch of buzzbait and then soft plastic, and the soft plastic is the other thing that's in there. Go ahead and open those up, guys. And this is a large bird rigged on an 1/8 ounce dragon head, and this is the Follower. This is probably what you'll catch more of them on. People get real frustrated with buzzbaits and fish hitting them and missing them. Does that sound familiar to anybody?
Yep.
The key, there's a couple techniques, a couple pointers I'll give you for buzzbait fishing. The first is that you really want to flip the handle, or flip your reel by hand, as almost where it's about a foot or two above the water, so that as soon as it touches down, you got it moving. The second thing is that you keep your rod tip low, and the third thing is that you wait for the weight, and that's tough. A lot of people will have a fish strike at a buzzbait and they'll try to set the hook right away. Well, a lot of times the fish are hitting it closed mouth, and they're just trying to disable it. They're just trying to smash into it, disable it, and they come back. Cast it out there, and I flipped it by hand as soon as it was about 2 feet above the water, rod tip low. You bring it in. This particular buzzbait can go real slow with it. It's got a low gear that you can just creep along. Now what happens when you have a fish that strikes at it, you want to take it another 5 feet, and if he doesn't come back 5 feet, you drop it, and you pick up your other rod, and you throw right on top of where the blow up was, because he is in essence tried to disable it. He's head-butted it, and he's looking for what he heard, and he'll look around, and when that falls on him, in that same area, they'll come right in and grab it. And then at that point, it's a matter of watching your line. Your line will take off to the right or left. The Follower technique is something that, it works with this buzzbait and large bird combination. It also works, you can use Senkos and flukes. It works with spinner baits. I do it a lot on the river with flukes and a spinner bait. You'll get where they're hitting the blades, or they're not really connecting fully with the spinner bait. And if you have a fluke, you have 2 rods up front, and you throw right on top of it. The same way we're doing it with this buzzbait and bird, it works real well. So tie up, those on each of your rods, and we'll get going here. See if we can catch some tidal largemouth and maybe a snakehead or 2. Sound good, guys?
Sounds good.
All right.
Finesse buzzbaits, birds, and dragonheads available at confidencebaits.net. Also be sure to grab a copy of River Smallmouth Summer Patterns.